Probably my favorite thing in the world, even more than tabletop games or crafting, is VHS. Although I also love and collect things like Betamax. This is the first release of Halloween on Betamax. This is something you don't see very often. But I also love Laserdisc. Don't mind the 90s Pepsi sign, still trying to find a home. And even things like CED, Select-O-Vision video disc. I like it all. The vast majority of my collection is horror-based. It's out of hand, like 70s, 80s, 90s horror. But after horror, there is one genre that I really, really love, almost as much. Post-apocalyptic action. This is another really good jam. Stuff like this, I live for it. Love it. My favorite post-apocalyptic kind of action movie, though, is this Dead End Drive-In. Got it on Betamax. This is a fantastic 80s Australian movie. It's about the government tricking like punks and degenerates into going into a drive-in theater and then basically locking them in there like a concentration camp, and they have to live there. And it's just so weird and so good. But I think that the best mainstream, large budget, well-known post-apocalyptic action movie is, well, I mean, it's probably something like Mad Max or Terminator even, but one that comes to mind for me that I love is The Running Man. This is the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and I don't care what anyone says. This movie is so dang good. And I had this idea, what if The Running Man was a tabletop game? Because as I venture into creating more games, I want to draw from things that I love, things that might not actually be from within the tabletop world. I think it's really important to get influence from outside sources. And Running Man and the concept isn't a totally original idea. And I wouldn't say that it's never even been covered in games. Surely there's been some games inspired by this movie, but I wanted to make one that took the concept of this post-apocalyptic future, except in my game, it's the post-apocalyptic past, 1989, where prisoners are forced to run a gauntlet race where there's entertainers, basically gladiators that try to kill them. And this game is called Killcreen 89. And it's in playtest mode. I've played a bunch of games. I've sent it to some people that I trust who have played some games. They've given some feedback and they've offered me some ideas for revisions, and it's coming along pretty dang good. I already had some miniatures sculpted for the runners, and these were done by Jordan from Skullforge Studio. And the reason that I have them done already, even though this game is in early playtest mode, is that in a couple weeks, like 3 weeks, me and JP will be headed to Calgary for Dungeon Fest, which is probably the coolest tabletop event in Canada. And we're going to be running demo games. Because one of the goals with this game is that it's a fun convention party game. It's designed in such a way that 2 people can play it, but 8 people can play it. And if there's only 2 or 3 people playing, they can control multiple entertainers. If there's like several people playing, they control 1. So this event will be a great place to playtest it. Just be in a space where there's lots of people who understand and like various tabletop miniature games and like indie ones and weird ones. So I'm really excited about that. However, there's one big task that I'm going to have to complete before I go, and that is creating a board. And it's going to have to be a board that I can actually travel with on a plane with carry-on luggage. So that's going to be my goal for this week, is getting that board ready, figuring out just like how to do it. It'd be really easy to design a great looking board for like my home use or even taking to somewhere locally. But having the requirement that it needs to fit in carry-on luggage on a plane is going to make things a little tricky. So tomorrow I'm going to set out and figure out how to start doing that. I have some ideas, but I haven't fully worked them out yet. But I'm excited to just kind of figure it out with you guys.
You're bloody bastard. I'll tell you what I think of it. I live to see you eat that contract. But I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!